Silver just hit £70 an ounce. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that it is time to sell your silver? In today's video, we're going to be discussing my thoughts on silver hitting £70 an ounce. We're also going to be discussing whether I think now is a good time to start liquidating and selling up all or some of your silver stack. So let's get straight into the video. Now, £70 an ounce is a very, very nice landmark. It's getting ever closer to that £100 an ounce landmark that everyone keeps talking about. The amount of videos and posts that I've seen on social media with people saying that we're going to see £100 an ounce by the end of 2026 is getting more and more by the day. There's so many people now that are calling for £100 an ounce. And the truth is, no one truly knows which way the direction silver is going to go. Is it going to keep going up like we've seen over the last year? Over the last year, silver has gone up over 160%. Gold has only gone up around about 55% in the same time frame. So it's clear to see that silver is really, really outperforming quite a lot of assets at the moment. The only assets that silver isn't outperforming is your individual stocks and your more speculative and risky investments. So in terms of a tried and tested asset, silver really is leading the way at the moment. Now back to the topic of today's video, and do I think now is a good time to start liquidating and selling up your precious metals stack? Now it all depends on your individual circumstances. And anything I say in today's video is definitely not financial advice. It's just my opinions and my thoughts. So as I go through today's video, please let me know your opinions and thoughts in the comment section. I'll be very, very interested to read through them and see what everyone's thought process is currently now that we've hit that £70 an ounce mark. Now, how I look at it is silver for me is a long-term investment. I look to hold silver for a minimum of 10 years. I always say to people with silver, the sweet spot, if you look at the charts and the history, is around about the 15-year mark. So if you're looking to hold silver for 15 years, history has shown us that that is the length of time you need to be willing to hold it to be able to ride the ups and downs along the way. Now, my question to you is, instead of rushing out and selling your silver just because we have seen a huge growth in the silver price, like I said, over the last year, my question to you is, what would you do if you did start selling some or all of your silver stack? What would you put this money into? Now, for me, I've never been great at saving. Until I started investing in precious metals, I've always been an impulse buyer. I've always spent my money as soon as it builds up a little bit in my bank. And since I started investing, that whole mindset has changed. Every time I spend my money, 9 times out of 10, when I spend my excess cash after the end of every payday, it's something to better my future. It normally goes into some kind of investment, mainly precious metals over the last 3 to 4 years. So if I was to go out and sell some or all of my silver stack right now, all I'd probably end up doing is spending that money on random stuff, whether it be clothes, whether it be nights out with my friends. I might end up booking a holiday. I might end up buying a new mobile phone, upgrading my laptop, whatever it may be. I think if I was to go and liquidate my silver right now, I would end up just wasting that money away. And if you have got a little bit more control over your spending, and you're not someone like me that impulse buys and would end up gradually spending that money, what investment are you going to put it into instead? What investment out there at the moment is outperforming silver that is tried and tested? Apart from the speculative crypto coins and individual stocks, which as we know are very, very risky, what other thing can you actually put your money into where you're going to see 160% growth over a year? There's not many, if any, investments out there that I would be willing to put my hard-earned cash into right now. So that is something to definitely think about. When you're thinking about, is now the time to sell? Think to yourself, if you did end up selling, what are you going to end up putting that money into? Is the money that you make, the profits that you make from your sales, if you've been buying silver like I have over the last few years and I was paying around about £20 a coin for most of my silver Britannias. Now I could sell this same coin for around about 85 to £90. But the thing is, once I sell that and I make those gains and I secure and lock in that profit, suddenly I've got a large amount of cash sitting in my bank. And like I said, what am I going to do with that cash? What other investment am I going to put that cash into where I'm going to see similar or the same returns that I've seen from silver over the last few years? There isn't many out there that I am willing to liquidate this stuff for and transfer it into. And I definitely don't want to liquidate and end up having money sitting in my bank and gradually being spent. And that is a question that I'm not seeing many people ask themselves when they're asking me and other people within the community that have been stacking for any length of time, whether they should sell or not. I think the real question they should be asking themselves is, if I do sell, what will I do with the profits? Where am I going to put the profits that I make from liquidating my silver stack? Because if you haven't got a strong plan, something concrete that you're going to actually put your profits into when you do liquidate, very, very quickly that money is going to disappear. It's going to sit in your bank. It's going to burn a hole in your pocket. You're going to end up booking a holiday with your partner or your family. You're going to end up going out a little bit more. You're going to end up buying that new laptop that you've had your eye on for the last couple of years. You're going to end up updating your phone. You're going to buy a new jacket, buy a new pair of jeans, whatever it may be. Even if it's lots of smaller purchases, maybe you'll start eating out at lunch a little bit more. Instead of taking a packed lunch to work, you'll start going to the local pub for lunch and having a meal, or you'll go to Greg's and pick up a sandwich. All of these little things, all of these changes in habit and mindset will slowly eat into those profits that you made over the last few years. So that is definitely something to think about when you're considering it is now a good time to sell. Think about what you're going to end up doing with that money if you do sell. That is one of the biggest questions I think you need to be asking yourself. Yes, it would be nice to sell and lock in and secure some of those profits, but no one truly knows which direction silver is going to go in either. No one knows if next week or next month we're going to see silver pull back to £50 an ounce. No one knows if it's going to keep going up like it has done the last year or so and continue to, like I said at the beginning of the video, that £100 an ounce that everyone keeps going on about. So what I would say, and this is, like I said, not financial advice, but this is advice that I would give to a friend. I would say, don't sell. I would say continue holding, continue adding slow and steady. Start building up a backup fund, a reserve pot of cash. Start getting an emergency pot built up in the background. Instead of maybe buying at the moment, maybe pause your buying, maybe buy a little bit more slow and steady, and just start building up that backup fund. Start building up a little bit of an emergency fund separate away from your current account. Maybe open up a separate account where you can start putting some money away. And what that will do is that will give you a buffer. That will mean that you'll be even more financially secure. That will mean that you don't need to rush out and sell this stuff when you see a spike in price, or when your car breaks down or your boiler stops working, or you need to buy new clothes for your children or put food on the table or go on that nice holiday, whatever it may be where you need some cash. You actually have a backup fund set up. So you don't need to even think about your silver stack. You don't need to think about releasing some money from this, because you already have that backup fund, that reserve pot. If something goes wrong, or if something goes right and you just want to take your family on holiday, you don't need to think about selling this stuff, releasing the profit, getting some money and spending it, because you've slowly built up that backup fund, that reserve fund. And that is what you can use instead of breaking into your silver stack. And that will make it a little bit easier as well. When we do see these large increases in price, that will make it even easier to hold, because instead of thinking, I'll just sell a few ounces and we'll go on a nice holiday, or I'll just sell a few ounces and I'll buy that new laptop or that new mobile phone or whatever you've had your eye on for a little bit of time, you won't even need to think about that, because you'll have this separate backup fund building on the side, and anything you want to buy, you can just use that fund instead of touching your silver. And then it will be a lot easier to hold. And then it won't be so painful if we do see a little bit of a pullback. If we do see this stuff go down to £50 an ounce, you're not going to suddenly think, oh, I should have sold when it was 70, because you've already got money sitting to one side anyway. So it really doesn't matter. Start looking at this as a long-term savings account. Don't look at this as something that is there to be brought and sold along your journey. Start putting your money into silver with a outlook of holding it for minimum 10 to 15 years. Now, this advice doesn't really work very well if you're looking to retire soon. If you've been stacking for a number of years already, say you've been stacking for 30, 40 years, and you're looking to slowly start retiring, then maybe this advice wouldn't be for you. Maybe now is a good time to start selling some of your stack. Maybe now it is a good time to start liquidating some of this precious metals, just in case the price does drop back down. But I would still say do not liquidate everything in one go, because if you was to liquidate everything that you hold in one go and it doesn't drop and it continues to rise, you're not going to have anything left to be able to sell in and further capitalize on that extra growth that we've seen as it's gone up after you've sold everything. So quite a few things to kind of unpack and take on board from today's video. But the main takeaway is have a little think about when you're selling your precious metals. What is your plan? Where are you going to put that released cash? Where are you going to put those profits? Because you don't want to end up selling this stuff and just having the money sitting back in your bank. Because all that's going to happen is, like I said, you're going to end up spending it. It's gradually going to disappear. Or even if it just sits in your bank, inflation will be eating away at it. Instead of this stuff slowly growing and outperforming inflation, you're going to see inflation as more and more money is printed over the years and over the months and over the days. You're going to see the purchasing power and the buying power of your fiat currency gradually disappearing right in front of your eyes. So like I said, quite a few things there to take away from today's video. Let me know in the comments section what you think. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? As you can probably tell by the thoughts that I'm portraying in today's video, I am definitely not rushing out to sell. I am looking to hold onto this stuff for a long period of time. Now, a quick plug at the end of today's video. I have actually released a coin case. This is a bit like a mini monster box, I'd say. It holds 32 1-ounce silver coins, which is just under a whole kilo. There's 32.15 ounces in a whole kilo of silver, and this holds 32 ounces. So just shy of a whole kilogram of silver these hold. They have really nice latches. They have metal pins in the latches, metal pins in the hinges too. 365 branding on the front. The newly released ones, we've just added another feature where you actually have 365 branding in the foam as well. Really nice, luxurious bit of foam there to hold everything safe and secure. These come with capsules, so you can literally pop your coin straight in. These are premium capsules as well. They're not plasticky and cheap feeling. They're nice and thick to protect your coins. Rimless as well. And these are actually available in the pinned comment or in today's video description. So head over if you want to further support my channel. Pick one of these up. This is my second one. I've recently filled one already. So I've actually grabbed a second so I can start filling this one too. But they're really nice and compact, so they can just fit straight into your safe and don't take up much space. Nice bit of felt on the bottom as well to stop them sliding around. So yeah, quick plug there. That will be, like I said, the link will be in today's video description if you're interested. But as always, thanks very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a very nice day.